Hello and welcome back to Zero Leader. We are continuing our Guadalcanal campaign. We are on day 8 right now, so we're in the home stretch. Day 10 will be our last one, so we'll have to see how we're doing. I think we're making decent progress. Sometimes we get some good targets. Sometimes we don't, but I think we mostly succeeded in destroying them. And so we are starting a new day. We still have this improvement of the assembly area. It's not necessarily impacting us too much because I'm quite happy with where our tracks are. We have this event that we'll have to try to remember. We get +1 to attack rolls against sites and bandits for the next mission. So hopefully it'll be a good one. We can always take this one, I guess. But we can also check to see which new ones we get. So unless it's a scramble, we can make a decision. Okay, harbor installations. So this is another important one. It's not a improvement, so it might be good. It's not worth as much as the assembly area. So I'm not sure which one. We might just want to do the assembly area actually. But let's draw another one to see if we can get a secondary. Oh, invasion forces dispersed. So yeah, it's too bad. Okay, we'll lose a couple of these. I know the harbor installation can be a bit tough. So, all right, let's take the assembly area. Do that one for today, and we'll have our eyes on target so that we can hopefully clear out some of these targets or our sites and bandits. So okay, so we'll see what sites are prepared around, one in each approach. So a light machine gun, whoops, a rifleman, heavy machine gun, 90mm. Okay, a 40mm, a heavy machine gun. Okay, but at least we're couldn't remove a sight because this 40mm would be a pain to deal with. We can avoid most of the others, and the machine guns aren't too much. All right, so we've determined place sites. Now we have to choose which pilots we want to take. Now we have some with various stress and such. I was looking over, our Yamada is actually pretty well rested, but he has a damaged plane, which would make taking it out on this mission be dangerous. But I can actually try to use that pulling rank ability. So we have Nomura in the same type of plane. They're both in Kates. So what I can do is I give each of them a stress, and then basically swap the damage and any other effects of the plane to the lower rank. So now Yamada is basically taking Nomura's plane, and Nomura has Yamada's plane. So we can take those. We can take 5 planes actually. That's pretty good. So maybe I'll try taking out, okay, Yamada with his Kate, and then the 2 Vals might be good because we can come in from the east and avoid the 90mm that way. But now we need a couple of escorts. All of our fighter pilots seem to have some stress, so perhaps take Hara and Matsuda. Okay, so they have the least stress out of out of all of them. So hopefully they'll be able to handle this. We do still have the friendly islanders, so we don't necessarily have to worry too much about somebody getting shot down, but we'll have to see. There are still those P-38s out and about. Okay, so we've chosen our pilots. Now we have to arm them. So this is in 7, which is off here. So it's in a stress 1 zone, so I'll probably avoid taking the drop tanks, but what bombs? So this is soft and small. So the 250s won't be ideal, but I'll put them on Yamada because he has the best air to ground, so he can try to utilize them the best. But it's not dispersed, so I'm somewhat tempted to... I could take... No, okay. Was thinking about taking 1,000 pounders, but yeah, Vals can only take 500, so load them up with those. And okay, Oyama has a decent dive skill. Ishikawa, we're kind of just trying to get him some more experience. So I think that'll be it. Okay, so now we start our target bound. We do have Yamada with still some maintenance needed. So even though he swapped planes with Nomura, Nomura had maintenance on his plane. But this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we rolled a 3, which is just good enough so that nothing worse happens. So now we draw a target bound event card. Save this card. Discard when you destroy a veteran or legendary bandit. Gain 2 SO or 1 VP. So this is another chance for us to maybe gain some victory points. We do have 6 SOs, which is enough to get us by, but we'll have to decide that later. Okay, place aircraft and decide choose altitude. Okay, so Yamada will go in low, the Vals will go in high, and then our fighters. Hera will go in low, Matsuda will go in high, just to protect himself from the small arms fire. So now we have to determine what bandits are around. So there's 1 in each approach and 2 in potential in the target. So, okay, we're using the bogey and no bogey tokens from Stuka Leader, which I find adds an extra little twist to the aerial combat. Okay, so far, okay, we have, all right, we got 1 no bogey, but the rest are going to engage us. It'll be 4 at this time, so we might have a little bit of trouble, but hopefully we can push through them. Fortunately, nobody has situational awareness, so, all right. Oh, and then we can remove 1. So, Intel Air Defense Adjustment, we got up to the -1 sight, -1 bandits. We'll remove the 40mm. And then just 1 of the bogeys. Okay, so that'll be one of the ones from center. So, okay, we only got 1 extra. So, place the turn counter in the 1 box, and now we start our first turn. So, nothing to do quite yet, so we'll move into the east approach. So now the bandits move, so they'll move in to engage us. Okay, Hera and Matsuda will engage them. This last one will be able to attack our bombers, so we'll have to be wary about that. So let's see who's facing Hera. Okay, we are only picking from army planes, so these F4Fs don't count. Okay, an average P-38. And then the one against Matsuda, it's another average P-38. Okay, so at least they're not legendary ones. So that's the end of the first turn. We can start in the second turn. Now, unfortunately, again, we don't have any fast pilots, just double checking. So we'll have the enemies go first. We'll have the riflemen shoot. Since Matsuda and Ishikawa are at high, it's, oh, yeah, there's, okay, and Oyama. There's only the 2 at low right now, so you'll shoot at Yamada. Okay, so now there's not much the rifleman can do, just add maybe a bit of extra stress. 5 is nothing. And now the free bogey will pick one of the bombers to go after. You will pick Oyama. So going in high. We can see what this one is. Hopefully it's nothing too scary. Oh, a newbie P-38. Okay, so we can hopefully deal with him. Okay, so now We'll do the fighters, the average P-38s. The one against Hera, let's see, he has +1, but then -1 maneuverability. So it's basically 0. He's doing the 5, which is a yo-yo. Hera does have aggression. What is his? He's +1. Hera's +2, so that's -1. -2, and no weight. So yeah, he will activate his aggression. So take a stress, additional stress. Now he'll roll 2 dice, but he also has aggression 1, which means he can gets a bonus on the roll to essentially this would be a -1, so it's -3 right now. Okay, we'll take the 5, becomes a 2, so he actually loses a position next to Hera's aggressiveness. And now the other one against Matsuda. So now since he's lost a position, the P-38 cannot fire. So this one I think is pretty much the same, +1, -1, so 0. He's just doing a tight turn. So his skill +1. Matsuda is +1, so that's a 0, and then -1 for maneuverability. Matsuda does have aggression, but his stress level is lower than Hera, so I'll just roll normally. It is a -1. He rolls a 1, so it's no effect, but he still does shoot, so Matsuda is going to go evasive. So this would be +1, -1, but then +1 because of robustness. So this is actually a +1. It can be pretty scary, but Matsuda does have a samurai spirit. Okay, a 2 +1 is 3, so that's no effect. Now the P-38 against Oyama, he is -1. Oyama maneuverability is -1 in Aval, so that will become 0 again. A 1, so he's just doing a tight turn. Okay, so we can actually have Ishikawa or Yamada do a suppression attack to try to fight him off. This is just like another suppression attack. Oyama can't do it himself, but since the other ones have defensive guns, they can try it. So we'll do Yamada. He actually has a +1 air-to-air. So he, again, and then with the -1 skill on the newbie, he actually just needs a 7. So he'll try to roll this. And he actually gets a 7. So he manages to disrupt the P-38's attack and shoos him away. He doesn't do damage to the P-38, but it saves Oyama from an attack. So now it's our turn, so we can have Hera do his maneuvers. Gets +1, +3, -1 for the enemy skill, is +2. Now he's already in a advantageous position, so he might just do a tight turn just so he doesn't accidentally lose a position. So he is +1, and he rolls a 4, which becomes a 6, so just barely he manages to tighten the turn and get onto his tail. No other bonuses, so he is +2 air-to-air, -1 for the enemy is +1, but then +3 for tailing becomes +4. Okay, so he needs a 4. Okay, yeah, there's only, well, okay, he actually, just forgot about him for a sec. And then, yeah, Hera is going to use his aggression again on his attack roll. So now he gets the +1, so he needs a 3, and he rolls 2 dice. So this makes it a bit more likely. So, oh, barely though. So he got the 3, and thankfully for the +1 aggression, he gets his 8 down. But it was a close one. And so now Matsuda, he gets +1 maneuverability, +1 for his skill, but then -1 for the enemy skill is just +1. But he is actually going to try to do a yo-yo just for the chance of getting a more favorable shot. So he is going to go up to 3. Now this is maximum for okay rating, so you'll have to be careful from now on. But there's just 2 bogeys left, so hopefully. Okay, so he gets a +2, was it? Yes. No. Maneuverable +1 skill -1. So yeah, just +1. So, whoops. That 10. But this other 10, hopefully I can. Okay, so a 4 and a 10. We'll take the 10 +1. Becomes a perfect yo-yo, and he manages to get around behind the P-38. So he gets +1, -1 though, then +3, +5. So okay, he needs a 3. So he rolls and gets another 10. So okay, now perfect. Okay, so now we've done all of our attacks. Our bombers cannot make attacks. And so now we move into the center area for our movement. So yeah, Hera will engage this guy. We're unknown about him. And then Matsuda will engage this second, the newbie, just so we are free to protect our bombers here. So we'll see what that last fighter is, how good he is. We don't count the F4Fs. Okay, and all right. Oh, the legend. Okay, at least it wasn't Matsuda. The legendary pilot comes back. Now we shot down one of them, but I'm reintroducing them into the mix just to make it a bit more spicy. But okay, so that was turn 2, and we are turning turn 3. So now our dive bombers dive, so they actually avoid this 90mm. But we do have heavy machine gun that can shoot at one of our planes. So now we'll do that. So we can shoot at everybody but Matsuda. So we'll just line them up top to bottom here. It is shooting at Hara. Okay, Hara might be in trouble. Now, okay. It can, with a 10, actually shoot him down. He does have a samurai spirit, but he's going to risk trying to avoid this heavy machine gun because I feel he's going to need all of his stress against that legendary pilot. Okay, just a 2, so he avoids it. Now we'll save the legendary pilot. The newbie will try to maneuver on Matsuda. So he is -1, but then Matsuda has +1 maneuverability, so it becomes -2. An 8 comes a 6, so he does a yo-yo. He's -1, -2, -3, and no weight penalty. So, okay, Matsuda is at max stress for okay, so he won't really try pushing himself much. Just hope on the die rolls. So -3, an 8 becomes a 5. So at least he doesn't lose a position, but it was close. Still -1 attack. So it's -1, -2, +1 for robustness is -1, but then -1 attack becomes -2. All right. Yeah, it's a 9 or 10, but he does have a samurai spirit. So he's going to just try taking the dice roll and hoping. Because, okay, he can spend 1 for roll, but 1 or 2 will be ideal. Okay, so he's going to put his fate in the hands of the dice. A 5, -2, it was, right? -1, -2, -1, -2, yeah, actually. So a 5 becomes a 3, just no stress. So he actually still okay. It's very close though. But now the legendary pilot has +3, then -1 maneuverability for Hara. So what is he going to get? An 8 becomes a 10. So again, we were totally blindsided by this guy. And he's not even going to try to get around behind us. He's just blazing in, guns going. But, so he is +1. Hara's skill is +2, so that's +1. -1 for maneuverability becomes a straight 0. So Hara is going to go aggressive again. So he gets the +1 bonus for his aggression, so it'll be -1. And then he rolls 2 dice. So if he can do good enough, he can get the jump on this P38. So he got a 4, -1 becomes a 3, and so he actually loses a position to Hera. He was a bit too cocky coming in, and Hera was able to surprise him somehow and get onto his side or whatever. So okay, that went well, about as well as we can expect. And so now it's our turn, our slow pilots attack. We'll start with the bombers. Yeah, Yamada will just drop all of his bombs. Okay, so he has a +3. It is soft, so he gets a +4 because of the bomb, but it's also small. Oh, and this is only one short turn. So okay. So we have to do this in this turn. But so okay. The small counts out the bonus from the bomb, so he just gets his +3. So he needs 6s. First 2, he got 2 hits. So he's most of the way there. And then the other 2 bombs, he misses. So unfortunately, just 2 so far. But we still have 2 more bombers coming in. Okay, Oyama will drop his bombs as he's diving in. He is an air to ground of 0, but he does get +2 when he's diving. So he normally would need a 5, but since it's small, he needs 6s as well. So he has 2 chances. 3 and a 4, so no. Okay. It's up to Ishikawa. So again, he's much the same, but not quite as good. He is 0 air to ground and only +1 in the dive. So he would normally need a 6, but it's small, so he actually needs a 7. So he's going to roll for the first one, and then if it fails, he's going to use his Samurai Spirit just to make sure that we get this done. Okay, so the first one comes in, he needs a 7, an 8. All right, so he hits with the first one, doing 1 more damage, and the second one misses. So unfortunately, but still, he did get the 3 damage needed. Okay, we destroyed that. And he gets the kill, actually. So now it's our fighter's turn. So Matsuda, he gets +1, +2, +3. So he's going to try to do another yo-yo. He doesn't want to push his aggression because that'll lose his bonuses in his skill. So whatever it is, a 9, okay, +3 is a 12. So he actually, wow, he's been doing pretty good, rolling high for all of his attacks. So again, he gets +1, +2, +5, +7. So yeah, this is an automatic kill no matter what he rolls. Even a 1 becomes an 8, which is enough to shoot him down. Now, Hera and the legendary P38. So Hera gets +3, but then the enemy is +3. So he gets a 0. But since he's already in a advantageous position, he's just going to do a tight turn. And then, yeah, he can, a 2. So unfortunately, it wasn't very good. The P38 is still staying out ahead of him. But since he can make an attack, he's actually going to use his Samurai Spirit to shoot down the legendary ace. Okay, so we've shot down all the targets, destroyed our target here, so we can turn around, head back. Now, unfortunately, the rifleman will be able to get another parting shot at us. Only 8 of us are at low, though, so... Oh, we're not... yes, so now this is turn 4. So he will shoot at one of us. 4, so that's Yamada. Okay, so shouldn't be too much of a hassle. He has plenty of stress left. A 5, so it's just misses. Comes close though. And so towards the end of turn 4, we move to the... Oh, I even forgot about this. No, actually, yes, we did get this, but I forgot the eyes on target. Yeah, we should have had +1 against all the bandits, but we were able to shoot them all down, so that's fine. But I will probably take the 1 VP for shooting down the legendary pilot. So we are done this mission. We will draw the last event card. Gain SO points equal to number of days in the campaign. So we get 10 SO points. Yeah, and so then we destroyed the target. We will get 5 victory points, but then +1 because we destroyed the legendary bandit. So we get 6. So that certainly helps our total. Okay, so we've got munitions, and then we got this enemy ace. So we'll have to shuffle the event deck again. Okay, so you can see in these long campaigns, it's easy to go through the entire event deck. So yeah, there's or at least a few event cards that'll give you SO. So I don't think it's as critical as some of the other games, but okay, so we can put away all of these sites. Bring our fighters back. And get our experience. So, okay, Yamada, 2 experience. No kills though. Oh, he could have gotten, he's just 1 short of being an ace. Oyama, one of our new pilots, gets on the board. No kills though. Ishikawa, it's 2 experience. And credit for 2 kills. Hara, it's 2 experience. And actually credit for 3 kills because the legendary counts as 2. Then Matsuda is 2 and 2 kills. So pretty good for green pilot. Okay, doesn't look like anybody gets promoted. Okay, so we need our maintenance. Remember Yamada. Okay, and then target stress. So it's just 1. There's no bonus or increase on the target. So Yamada goes up to 3, but he has 2 cool. So actually, Oyama, wow, he has 2 cool. So he'll be ready for the next day. Wow, okay, yeah, and Ishikawa, these bombers who didn't get attacked will certainly be in good shape. Hara, go up to 5, but again, his cool will help him. And then Matsuda will get 1. So he does go up to shaken, but after a day's rest or so, he should be fine. So put these back. Okay, so we've done that. And then, oh yeah, pilot stress recovery. So Yamada goes down to 1. Oyama and Ishikawa are fresh again. Hara goes back down to 3, and poor Matsuda is stuck at 4. Then the rest of the folks who didn't fly today, they get rested. Okay, so maintenance crew. Okay, we'll take Oyama and Ishikawa, Tamara, and then we'll clean off, yeah, Yamada. So, okay, get these guys cleaned up. Tamara's plane is really in pieces. Okay, again, I could try to push one of my maintenance crews. Yeah, let's do it just to clean up a bit more of this maintenance. Nomura still has his damaged plane. Okay, we get an 8, which is pretty good. Crew actually gets an action. So, okay, we'll take off Tamara and Farah. So, at least they got their maintenance done. But he's going to be fatigued. But the good part is at least they got an action out of it. It's half a chance of not getting anything. So, all right, so that is day 8 successfully completed. Just put our planes back in order. And then we can see what day 9 has in store. Okay, strafing, run, scramble. Okay, so So we gotta help out our boys on the ground here. Okay, so just one bandit. So yeah, we can send a few bombers. Chimura must be... We'll send him. He's okay, and he's still a rookie. And then 2 more bombers. We could honestly send our dive bombers. No, okay, we'll send Tokaji. Our other Betty. He's average, but he has the full +3. And he has careful handling, so we won't have to worry about maintenance coming back. And then Harada would be okay. And another Kate. And then we'll send Ichiba out as an escort. There's potentially just 1 bandit, so it shouldn't be too much of a worry. Okay, so that's good. Oh, I guess... Oh yeah, but it's a scramble. We can't do anything else. And it is soft, but there is friendly fire, so gotta be a bit careful. So maybe only on Harada I'll put... but it's not dispersed, which is good, so... Harada, take the 250s, maybe in Tokaji 500s, and then 1000s for Ichimura. So then we have a wide variety. Ichimura can aim to go for the strafing run. Tokaji has some spares in case we want to take out some sites. And then this should be more than enough. And actually, I wonder if I could just do 2 and get an extra victory point. So yeah, okay, we'll sideline Harada. We'll go for just the Bettys, and we'll go for the +1 victory point. Just try to get as many victory points as we can by taking 1 less plane. A 4, so that's again on the coast here. All right, so we can put down the sights. I guess I should do this before I arm, but I get too excited. So 1 in each area, so it shouldn't be too hazardous. Can avoid that. Avoid that. 2 in the center. Okay, just riflemen. All right, nothing much to worry about. We can come in from the east again to avoid the machine guns. And that's it. So nobody has maintenance we have to worry about. Draw a target bound event card. Assign 1 pilot in your squadron a skill. Okay, so a lot of our guys do have skills. Maybe I'll give someone to Oyama. He's the Val dive bomber. Okay, yeah, I'll give him Swift. That means he ignores all minor damage. So, you know, if machine guns and stuff are shooting at him, he has a better chance of getting away clean. All right, so we did that. So now place aircraft, choose altitude. We're all going in low, although this would be a nice chance to go in high, avoid all of these, but they're not much of a threat. Okay, so now determine and place bandits. So again, this is over land, so it will be an army plane. Well, okay, but it is a bogey. All right, I do have the intel air adjustment, but I don't want to get rid of the 1 plane. I'll get rid of this rifleman just to make it a bit easier. But yeah, it would be kind of too simple not having any fighter. And I will give Chiba another chance to get a kill. So, all right. Draw over target event card. Oh, reduce maneuvering rolls. Okay, so maybe, yeah. Would have been better without the bandit, but oh well, we can deal with it. And place turn counter in the turn 1 box. It's not short at all, so don't have to worry about that. Oh, and if we can overkill it, get the +1 VP, so this is our chance. So we start our first turn, nothing much happens except we move forwards. Shibo will fly forwards in order to engage the bogey, see what he is. It is not an F4F. Oh, another legendary P38. Okay, coming back. This is a chance to really make his mark. Oh yeah, Chiba was the rival of Yamazaki, so Yamazaki will be kicking himself. Okay, so that's turn 1. So turn 2. Oh, now we have to face the P38. So this. Oh, and then with -1 maneuverability, or the maneuvering rolls. So it's +3, -1. Okay, this might be bad news for Chiba. So +2. Sorry about that. 8 again. Wow. Okay, this guy he, loves attacking out of the sun. Okay, Chiba does have aggression, so he can try to get him to slip up. So it's +3, -2, -1. So it's straight 0. So yeah, he will take his stress to activate his aggression. So he rolls 2 dice. He doesn't get any bonus, but just rolling an extra dice is a bonus. So. Okay, it could have been a 10. We'll take the 2. It is -0, so it's still a 2. And this guy actually must have overflown him, and Chiba can sneak in behind him. So that went well. So now it's back to Chiba's turn. So he is actually just going to do in my sights, I think. So yeah, -1 or +1 for maneuverability, +2 for his skill, -3 for the enemy skill, and then -1 for the low on fuel. So this is actually likely to. So he is going to do his aggression again, just to get a higher chance of getting bonuses here. Less chance of actually losing a position. Okay, so a 5. -1 though becomes just +1 attack. So let's see how well he can do. So it's +2, -3 is -1. Position is +3, so it's +2, and then +1 for attack. Now he could do his, but okay, yeah, it just makes sense to use a samurai spirit now. Shoot him down. Take the sure thing. That's it. So that's the end. Well, not quite the end, but we move into the center. And we go to turn 3. Now these riflemen will shoot at us. So any of us. So we'll go top to bottom for the first one. 4 is Tokaji. So he'll just try flying through there. A 9. Almost a light minor damage, but not quite. Still a stress though. And the second guy will shoot at Ichimura. So they're going after the bombers. Oh, and an 8. So yeah, there's not much riflemen can do. If there's like 6 of them, they might be able to do some damage, but not just kind of singly on their own. Okay. Ichimura has this focused ability, so he's going to activate that now. So he's going to drop his 2 heavy bombs. Okay, so he gets total +2. It is not soft, so he needs at least a 3. But again, if he misses, he will take more stress because of the friendly fire. So, let's see what happens. A 3 and a 2. He doesn't roll very good. Oh, and he actually misses with one of them. So he takes another stress. Sorry, guys. And the 3 becomes a 5, so he does 1 damage. Ugh, okay, this is not looking good. Yeah, so it's up to Tokaji. So he'll drop all of his bombs. Might have to use his samurai spirit, but we'll roll for the first 2. Okay, he is +3, so he needs a 4 to do any damage. A 7 would be nice to get double damage. Okay, so 4s. All right, so he hits with bolt. 7 becomes a 10, which does 2 damage, and then the 5 becomes an H, which does 1, which is enough to destroy the target. But he has 2 more drops, so we can try to go for the overkill. And yeah, he can save his samurai spirit, so. Oh, okay, so he does 2 more damage. He does get 6. But with +3, he misses the other one. Another close call for our troops on the ground. But we are successful. We do take out the enemies. So we just turn around and fly home. So turn 4, we reach the pre-approach area and we just fly home. All right. So we get homebound event card. No pilots were shot down this mission, gained 3 SO points. Okay, so we're back into gaining SO points. Could actually have priority R&R now. So we are done with both of these. Okay, Tokaji got his, so we can write down, oh, what was that? 7 was yesterday's mission. Today is 4. Huh, okay. I must have set that already. Okay, and we were successful. We got +1 victory points for taking 1 less plane and +1 victory points for getting the overkill. So that is worth 6 points. All right, that'll probably help us out a lot. And again, it's just in the stress 1 zone. Clear that. Oh, and we, oh, actually, yeah, we should have gone up in intel, but that's fine. So we get 1 stress, so I guess everybody goes up to 3. Oh, and poor Ichimura, yeah, he'll actually go. So yeah, on the way back, he becomes shaken. Yeah, that'll take him a little bit. Well, maybe when, I'm pretty sure he gets promoted. All right. Okay, so that is it for day 9. So yeah, we're going through these pretty quick. And we can get our experience now. So Ichimura gets 2, so he'll actually get promoted to a newbie. Doesn't get any kill claims though. Tokaji, it's 2 because of his, he destroyed the target. And Chiba, oh yeah, he was one of them. He'll actually get promoted ahead of Yamazaki. Sorry guys. And since he shot down the legendary, he'll get 2 credits for kills, so he'll actually become an ace. Okay, Chiba and Ichimura get promoted. So to remember that. So we can put him back there. So Chiba goes from average to skilled. So his skills don't change, his stress doesn't change. He gets an SA though, a situational awareness, and his aggression goes up. So not too much, but yeah, the situational awareness is sorely missed. So, and I'll give him air-to-air ace, if I can find one. And his situational awareness. All right, certainly worth using his samurai spirit for that. Okay, Ichimura goes from being a rookie to a newbie. Skills don't change, his stress doesn't change. Yeah, he just loses his -1 cool, and that's it. So at least, yeah, he won't go up because we haven't, or shoot, pilot stress recovery. Yeah, it would be before he gets promoted. So unfortunately, still go to 4. Tokaji will go back down to 2. Same with Chiba, because they have cool. Then everybody else who stayed home today, get a good rest. And then Tamara is finally back down to a reasonable level. And then since we only sent 3 planes, it's only 3 maintenance, so our maintenance crews can, well, I guess we only had 2, but they can easily handle these guys. So yeah, 1 will do these 2, and then 1 will partially fix Nomura's bomber. Okay, and I guess I'll push one of the other ones. We might be able to Fix up Nomura so you can go out on the last day maybe. A 10, alright, so that's a free one, so we'll just have, yeah, fix up. Or Miyamoto. Sorry, yeah, okay. Miyamoto also had minor damage. So okay, since this worked out, we will try to push the last guy. See if we can get everybody fixed up. A 4, unfortunately, no, it's just fatigue. So okay, he'll be fatigued for the last day. The one who was fatigued will be fine for the last day, although last day doesn't really matter too much. So okay, Chiba will probably sit out, so Yamazaki can try to catch up. So yeah, we put our bombers away, and we start the last day. So what'll it be? A sea search. Okay, well that's secondary. Will give us a victory point. I'm not sure exactly what this means, but we basically send out a plane to scout, but I don't know what we're attacking there. So, okay, truck park. Well, this is actually an improvement, so, and is a secondary, so we can go for one last big one maybe. Airplane park. Okay, bunch of secondaries, so maybe I'll skip the sea search. And we'll go for the truck park and the airplane park. Okay, and so we'll do the truck park first, just so we can get rid of this improvement. Because if we did the airplane park, I'd probably get more target sites. Okay, so we can put the sights out here first. Oh, 90mm. Special sight. Heavy machine gun and a light machine gun. So lots of machine guns around here. Oh, and a 40. Well, we can. Oh, 2 40mm. Okay. That's annoying. Hopefully, the special sight will be a target director. No, just a photo. Oh well. Get a recon, which we don't need. Okay, so this will be a little bit dangerous. Okay, truck park. We can send 3. So yeah, it seems pretty dangerous because you need 4 with only 3 bombers. So maybe I'll take Tokaji out. Well, and actually, he wouldn't have gotten maintenance needed. So yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I'll take the Betty out because he can carry the most bombs. Take Miyamoto because he's been sitting for, in there for a while. You know, I might just want to take -1 actually. And take a 4th. Okay, so we'll take Yamazaki. He wants to go out. And yeah, Aizawa. Save Tamara for the airplane park. Okay, so we're taking these 4. Now we can do that because we have the option of taking 1 more. We lose a victory point, but oh well. If it helps us protect the... Good, okay. Alright, so we need bombs. Now it doesn't have any dispersed or small or anything, so whatever we take. So maybe I'll take the 2,000-pound bombs again with Tokaji. Try to straight out obliterate it with 1 strike. Then with Miyamoto, no, I don't know. No, I'll give him 250s, so then can have him take out 1 of the 40mm, and then if the 2 big bombs don't work, he has a couple spare to drop on the truck park. Okay, this is 23, so it is another stress 1. So yeah, I won't bother with drop tanks, and that should be it. So we draw a target bound event card. Nobody needs maintenance for once. Oh, I'll save this card. This is the deeper wounds. We get more stress if somebody gets damaged. Okay, and so place the aircraft again. We're coming in from the east. Seems to be a good direction for us. Okay, now bandits. This might be a bit tough because there's potentially one in each approach. Okay, no bogeys. 1, 2. Okay, so far. Lucky. Okay, only 3. That's a lot better than 5. So we'll take it. One of the bombers will get attacked, I guess, but we probably, well, I guess we'll just automatically get that. It's not really necessary though. Avoid these. Okay, oh yeah, Intel air adjustment. Okay, so we'll take out the 40mm. And yeah, I guess we'll take out the bogey. Can't get too lax just here, because I know in 1943 the bogeys are going to get a little bit tougher again. All right, so draw over target event card. Treat shaken pilots as within OK for the range of this mission. So okay, now we don't have any shaken right yet, but I treat it as if they do go shaken, like potentially Togeji, they'll still be okay during the mission, I think. It might just be different, but it could be you just take it as when they start, but oh well. So we start on turn 1, and we just simply move in. Our escorts will engage the bogeys. We'll get the photo. The other bogeys will come in. Okay, and then this, once again, is overland, so didn't have too many naval targets, just a couple, I think. Okay, a newbie, P-38, not too much to worry about. And a veteran P-38, okay. A friend of the legendary, so Aizawa might be in a pinch, but he's pretty good, he's skilled. Should be able to fight on equal terms at least. Okay, so that's turn 1. We started turn 2, and again, nobody has situational awareness. Nobody is fast. So we'll do the P-38. So -1, -2 because of maneuverability. He chooses to do a tight turn. Then it's -1, -3, -4. So a 5 becomes a 1, so no effect. -1, -2, or -3. +1 for robustness is -2. So it's still a danger with that, so he will go evasive. My 1s and 2s here. He does have aggression, but it's not, kind of pointless against a tight turn. So a 1, I believe it was -2, so yeah, nothing happens. But now the veteran against Aizawa. So his skill is +2, but Aizawa is in an Oscar, which has 2 maneuverability, so it becomes a 0. Oh, it's still a 10. Wow, these guys are good. But Aizawa has aggression, so let's see what we can do here. So +3, -1 is +2, -2 is 0. So yeah, let's have him use his aggression, which is also adds in a -1, so basically -1. 4 and 3, we can take the 3, which becomes a 2, becomes losing of 2 positions. So yeah, wow. Aggression is really quite strong, I think. So yeah, just being able to go up against a veteran like this and change the thing. Okay, it was going to be a 4, so he would have still changed position, but oh well. Okay, so now we get to shoot back. I'll do Yamazaki first. He gets +1, +3, +4, so he'll do the standby yo-yo. 4 + 4 is 8, not quite the perfect, but still get some bonuses. So +2, +3, +4, +5. So he needs a 3. So again, added stress to go aggressive. And he got a 10, so yeah, he shoots him down. Probably not necessary, but yeah, again, I wanted to make sure. Okay, so this is Aizawa. gets +2, +3, but minus, oh, this was just +2, okay. So, but +1. So he's already behind, so he will do, kind of seems silly to be able to do out of the sun when you're not surprising him, but in my sights. So it was +1. A 3 becomes a 4, great. So he only gets a +1, but he's still already tailing, so +1. -2 is -1, +3 is +2, +1 is +3. So yeah, oh, he needs a 6. Yeah, he's definitely doing his aggression. He's getting as close as he can. So he needed a 6. His aggression gives him +1, so he needs a 5. Too tight. So a 6 and a 10. Again, he shoots him down. And that's it. So we fly in here. Face the 40mm. So this will be turn 3. Nobody can do anything about it. So which one I'll do? Top to bottom, left to right. So oh, he goes after Yamazaki. Okay. Yamazaki does have a samurai spirit, so at least and we still have the friendly islanders. So okay, it's whatever rolls here. A 7. Ooh, okay. Oh, damn. Wow. Okay, that becomes a damage. He gets nailed pretty hard. Which becomes 2 stress. But then down to, or deeper wounds triggers. That adds another 2 stress. So yeah, jumps up, suddenly shaken from that attack. At least we got rid of deeper wounds. Oh, not this. Okay, but yeah, it would have been scary if he was still fighting somebody. I guess he could have used his samurai spirit to ignore it, but oh well, this plays better. Okay, so now our bombers. So, okay, we're going to do the 2 heavy ones first. There's no modifiers to it. He has +3, so he needs 2s. 4 and a 7 with +3 becomes a 7 and a 10. Does 5 damage. Takes it out. 1 strike. So it's 2 1,000-pound bombs. All right, so Tokaji might as well drop all of his bombs on that 40mm sight. So, okay, he has +3, and it is soft, so he gets another +1. So that'll be +4. He needs 5. First 2 hits with 1, takes it out. Then the other 2 just see how. Oh, he misses with 2, hits with 2. Okay. Okay, so we just turn around and head back. And last turn, we reach the pre-approach zone. So okay, so Yamazaki can still say, yeah, I shot down another plane. And I think he might get promoted, especially since we didn't lose anybody. So, okay, we have the homebound event card. It says pay 1 SO or the lowest rank. Okay, yeah, we have more than enough SO. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this one. We're finished with downtime as well. So now we can just take note of our experience. Okay, so Tokaji gets 2 experience, and oh, he didn't get any hits. No, he did. He got the target. Okay, so he actually becomes an ace. Okay, and so Miyamoto gets 2 experience. Oh, not quite enough to get promoted, but he killing the site made him an ace. Yamazaki gets 2 experience. Oh, but it wasn't a legendary, so he doesn't become an ace. Oh well, and Aizawa, and he got 1 kill, but not quite an ace. So I don't think anybody. Oh yeah, Yamazaki gets promoted. Not Tokaji. Oh, Tokaji becomes an ace. So I'll give him air to ground. Might as well. It's 1 victory point at the end. And then Yamazaki. Okay, we can put these away. Okay, well, promotion is last anyway, so we'll go maintenance needed. It's not really necessary because this is the last day, but yeah, it's just do everything in order. Target stress is just 1, so Tokaji goes up by 1, but he'll go back down. Miyamoto just takes 1. Oh, but then this is -1 stress, so yeah, actually, it ignores this 1 stress, really. So, okay, yeah, we're basically done. Stress recovery, so now these guys will go down. Yamazaki's still shaken. He can be happy with his promotion, so let's see what happens there. Becomes skilled, so oh, he gets 1 more stress and a situational awareness. So, yeah, not quite enough stress. He's not okay right now, but yeah, the situational awareness is handy. Okay, so yeah, they go back, but we still have the 2 pilots here. I was going to take Tamara and yeah, take Nomura. Basically our best pilot, so can shuffle all the rest of these guys. Try to make sure which ones didn't go out today. Although again, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we got these 2. Recon doesn't matter too much. Oh, we got 1 victory point for that. Where's 17? Oh, 17 is in the stress 2. Okay. Got the truck park. Now we're doing the airplane park. So again, we have to set up the sights. So 1 sight in each approach. 90mm, heavy machine gun, rifleman, 2 in the middle. Oh, another 90mm. Okay. Worried about heavy bombers, I guess. But okay, looks like I'll just go in north. Okay, so bombs. We want to make sure that, well, I guess just taking a 1,000-pound bomb might be the best. Can use a samurai spirit on it. It gives him the most chance of doing 2 damage. He just needs to get a 4. Okay, so arm aircraft. Yeah, it should be fine. Go in from the north and low. Okay, so now we have place bandits. We just 1 potential in the center. Oh, no, I want to have 1 show up at the end, at least for Tamara to fight. So, okay, now till air adjustment. Oh, let's take out the 90. Could take out the bogey, but yeah, I want to have 1 last dogfight. So, over target event card. Did we do target bound? I don't remember. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, we get Samurai Spirit, but I'll claim this as the over target. So if somebody rolls a 10, they permanently get an extra Samurai Spirit. So try to remember that. And place turn 1 counter. All right. So we start the first turn. No dive bombers. We'll just move in. Bogey will engage Tamara. Let's see who it is. Again, it'll have to be an army plane. Oh, the legendary P-38 comes back. Okay. Okay, but Tamara does have a situational awareness. And he's an ace, so it's a decent match, I think. So that's turn 1. Go to turn 2. Tamara will use his situational awareness. So he is maneuver 1, friendly air-to-air B2, so that's +3, but -3. And he has no weight, so he does have an aggression. So he's going to try to do a yo-yo. So he'll get a +1. And he rolls 2 dice, a 9 and a 1. Okay, so we'll take the 9, which becomes a 10. And he manages to pull around behind the legendary ace. And so now, what'll be his bonuses? +2, but -3, +2, +4. Okay, I could use the Samurai Spirit, but he's just going to use his aggression to try to roll it. So, was +4. His aggression gives him additional +1, so he needs a 3. Is +4, right? +2, +2, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he shoots. Rather lackluster, but still. Okay. So now we're turn 3. The rifleman will try to shoot at one of us. So left to right, Tamara or Yamada. Shoot at Tamara. Not too worried. 4 is nothing. Okay, so now we're down to Yamada. He does have aggression, so he will use that to roll 2 dice. So as I said before, he needs a 2 to hit, but he really needs, since it's only 1 bomb, he needs a 4 to do 2 damage. Okay, a 10. So direct hit, boom, and he does 4 damage actually. No, 3. Only does 3. All right, so successful mission. Can turn around, turn 4, and we leave. Okay, so he doesn't get 1 victory point for that, but still. Okay, let's see what our last... Oh, he did roll a 10. I can't remember if Tamara rolled it, but yeah, he would get the extra Samurai Spirit. All right, we got our extra victory points. Kind of a lackluster last day, but still. Oh, yeah, and shoot, not homebound event card. Select 1 newbie or green pilot to suffer 5 stress. We do have a couple newbies. I'm not sure what happened. Nomura, but yeah. It doesn't really affect anything, but it's just another little bit. And we didn't even need our friendly islanders. So I think that's it. Yeah, we can ignore, well, I guess, okay, we might get ace or another promotion or whatever. So Yamada is far from promotion, but he does become an ace. Destroying that. And Tamara becomes a double ace. But I'm not going to count that as an extra one. So I'll just make this note just to... we get victory points for each ace. And no promotions. Our guys all get the maintenance and rest they need. Now we can add up. So 5, 7, 11, 14... 23, 27, 33, 39, 41. Okay, so yeah, there were a couple slow days in there. But yeah, the previous 2, getting 2 6s sure helped us. So yeah, we got a good outcome. So we certainly did our part. Oh, but yeah, no, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So I think that will make, so what was it? 41. Plus 4 aces makes it 44. So, okay, we just got over to the great resolution. So, I think we did pretty well with this. And we shot down the legendary pilot 3 times. So, obviously there's either multiple or he got rescued. But that doesn't matter. Just having fun fighting him. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this one. This was the last mission in 1942, and so we'll move into 1943, where you face some new enemies. So I hope you'll join me for that. And I'd like to say thank you and goodbye.